Great. It is time for our math lesson. Today's lesson about two things. We're going to be practicing number and relationships of number, how they grow or shrink. And we're going to be practicing our geometry skills. That is, we're going to be practicing shapes and the properties of shapes and some characteristics of them too. When you are finished our Bellwork activity, as well as your daily math activity, if you would like to have more math practice today, then look on your checklist, your updated checklist, and there are, or your Google activities, there are some jump math pages that you can work on for extra practice. But those jump math practice pages are just optional. You do not have to do them. Are you allowed to do them? Yes. Do you have to do them? No. All right, so I'm going to share my page with you and we'll get started with our Bellwork today. So our Bellwork page 24 is highlighted on my screen with yellow and blue. We're going to be focusing on the blue part because the yellow is the part of our Bellwork page that's language. You'll have to watch the other video for that. Okay, let's begin in this top section where all four of these squares, these four activities in these squares, have a center number, and that's 15. You need to use number 15 to complete each of those four connecting activities. So 15, what is one more than 15? What is, and fill that in here. What is one less than 15? And fill that in beside that. What is 10 more than 15? And what is 10 less than 15? Put your answers beside each one. Then it says to circle two numbers, circle that two numbers in each group that equal 15. So you need to build the number 15 for each of these rectangles. Circle the two numbers in each group that that would be used to build 15. And you need to draw tally marks in this section to make 15. Remember, tallies are bundled with 4 lines down and the 5th line going across. You can do it straight horizontal line across or a diagonal line across for the 5th line. You need to make 15 tally marks in this activity square. In this section, it says trace the other part. So they have made a bundle of 10, they have made a bundle of 10 here. And no, it is 9. It is 9 here. And you need to trace the other stars here. This shows that 15 is made up of 9 and trace this number 6. This is a story you need to read, and then you need to look for clue words. For what do you need to do? Do you need to add or take away? Here are the clue words. In all. How many in all? That should give you a clue whether you need to add or subtract. When you have something that's a question that says in all, do you add the numbers or do you subtract the numbers? You add. So now you need to make sure that you show an addition equation sentence or you draw counters to show the rest of the story. Be sure to show your work and your answer. You need to have both your work and your answer shown. Now it says to fill in the apples and numbers. So here it says 5 is less than what? 5 is less than what number? You can decide, you can choose a number that is greater than 5. 8 is more than, make sure you put the number that is less than 8 in this trunk and draw the apples to match that number. Here it says, with bowling pins, fill in the missing number. There's 10 bowling pins on this side. How many bowling pins are here? And how many together? Fill in the bubble to answer this equation with 3 add ends. Now we're ready for a daily math. Daily math, week 15. In week 15, we're going to be doing Wednesday's activity. This is the geometry shape study. Here is an image of a 3D shape. Is it a cylinder or a pyramid? You need to circle the name of this 3D shape. Cylinder or pyramid? Number 2 says, how many edges does it have? An edge is a straight side that is from one vertex to another. A straight edge. How many straight edges does it have? And don't forget the bottom ones. Number 3, how many faces does it have? A face is a flat side of a 3D figure. Don't forget the one on the bottom and print that on the line. It says to draw a pentagon. Penta is a Latin word part that means 5. Pentagon. You need to draw then a 5-sided figure, 2D, that means flat. A pentagon is a 5-sided figure. Make sure that your sides are as straight as they can be. You don't have to use a ruler, but if you would like to and you have one handy, go for it. And then the 5th activity on this Wednesday section. What shape is under the circle? So some direction words there. What shape is under the circle? Is it a triangle or a square? Circle the one that is true. And those are our math pages that you must do today. And when you are finished your pages, be sure to take a picture or scan those activities and turn them in with today's assignment. Have a great day.